Kevin Owens fights, and he continues to fight. That's why he's the prize fighter.
And when has anybody ever defeated Roman Reigns
Bang!
without being at 100%? And that lower back of Kevin Owens ain't 100% now.
Owens banged off the ring post, sent into the barricade. Solo Sikoa dominating. Can KO climb back into this? Solo Sikoa looking to put KO away. KO able to slip out of harm's way.
Kevin Owens is hurting though, Cole. You can't deny that.
Yeah, Kevin Owens trying to fight back now against Solo Sikoa. Solo looking to maim Owens before the matchup tomorrow night with his cousin Roman Reigns. KO, inverted atomic drop, follows it up with a clothesline. Can Kevin Owens do it tomorrow night, Wade? Can he pull off the unthinkable and stop the 880-day championship reign of Roman Reigns?
There is not a person on planet Earth who I would back to defeat Roman Reigns.
Off the DDT by Owens. Kick out at 2. Here comes Kevin Owens. Cannonball.
Launching remorseless fury at the body of Solo Sikoa. This might be it.
KO up to the top rope. Swanton! Cover for the win! Wait a minute, who? Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn saving the match for Sikoa.
Sami Zayn had explicit instructions from Roman Reigns. I don't want to see you anywhere until the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but Wade, remember, Jey Uso made a phone call a bit ago. You have to believe he called Sami Zayn, who we knew was in Laredo, and meanwhile, super kick from Sikoa to Sami Zayn, and now Kevin Owens. Owens driving Sikoa into the steps. Solo Sikoa looking in, Kevin Owens once and for all, but Kevin Owens meets him there.
Just a beat too long for the prize fighter.
Headbutt by Sikoa. Kevin Owens is stunned. Solo off the barricade. Super kick by Owens connects.
Bullseye.
Kevin Owens pop-up powerbomb onto the table.
KO's got that look in his eye, Cole.
And he's staring down at Sami Zayn, former best friend, who may have cost Owens this match tonight against Sikoa.
They're gonna use this on you. Just watch.
And now unloading on Solo, driving him into the WWE